Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Welcome to Ramadan Series Day 1. What is the true essence of Ramadan? Is it just about fasting, or is there something much deeper? For many of us, Ramadan feels like a month of sacrifice, giving up food, drink, and daily comforts. But is it really about deprivation? Or is there a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered? Ramadan, the 9th month of the Islamic calendar, isn't just another date on a timeline. It's a sacred invitation, an opportunity to pause, reflect, and reconnect with Allah. It is during this blessed month that we are reminded of our higher purpose, our ability to rise above worldly distractions, and the promise of spiritual growth. Allah tells us in the Quran, "O you who have believed, decreed upon you is fasting as it was decreed upon those before you, that you may become righteous." Surah Al-Baqarah verse 183. This verse serves as a profound reminder that fasting is not just a ritual, it's a journey toward taqwa, or consciousness of Allah. Think about those quiet moments before dawn, as families gather for suhoor. The serenity of the early morning hours reflects the essence of Ramadan: discipline, gratitude, and the pursuit of Allah's pleasure. It's in these moments that we prepare not only our bodies but also our hearts for the day ahead. So, this Ramadan, let us ask ourselves, are we simply going through the motions, or are we unlocking the deeper spiritual meaning of this blessed month? The choice is ours. Let's take this journey together, one step closer to Allah, one step closer to peace. Imagine the moment of iftar, the sweetness of a single date, the refreshing sip of water. Fasting isn't just about reaching this moment, it's about everything that leads up to it. It's a journey of discipline, patience, and spiritual renewal. Fasting in Ramadan goes far beyond abstaining from food and drink. It's about purifying our souls, breaking free from bad habits, and redirecting our hearts toward Allah. It's a month-long workshop for our souls, a chance to rise above our desires and align our lives with divine guidance. When we fast, we not only cleanse our bodies but also detoxify our hearts. By consciously refraining from anger, gossip, and harmful actions, we train ourselves to embody patience, humility, and self-control. This is the essence of taqwa, the God consciousness that Ramadan calls us to achieve. Think about the stillness during fasting hours, streets quieter, hearts more focused, minds clearer. This calm is no coincidence. It is the reward of fasting, as our souls begin to reflect on the beauty of submission to Allah. Whoever fasts during Ramadan out of sincere faith and hoping to attain Allah's rewards, all his past sins will be forgiven. Sahih Bukhari. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, reminds us that fasting is not just an act of worship, it's a pathway to forgiveness, a chance to reset, and an opportunity to purify ourselves from within. So, as we fast, let us remember, this isn't just about enduring hunger, it's about nourishing the soul. Fasting teaches us that true strength comes not from what we consume, but from what we overcome. It's a cleansing of both body and soul, preparing us to stand before Allah with a heart full of faith. Ramadan is not just the month of fasting, it's the month of the Quran. Over 1,400 years ago, in the stillness of the night, the first words of the Quran were revealed to the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Iqra, meaning read, was the divine command that changed the course of history. Allah tells us in the Quran, the month of Ramadan is that in which was revealed the Quran, a guidance for the people and clear proofs of guidance and criterion. Surah Al-Baqarah verse 185. This sacred book isn't just a collection of verses, it's a roadmap for life, a guide that lights our way in times of darkness. Imagine receiving the words of Allah himself, a direct message to humanity. Ramadan is the perfect opportunity to open the Quran, reflect on its meanings, and implement its teachings in our lives. Even if it's just a few verses a day, the rewards are immeasurable. Then, there's Laylat al-Qadr, the night of decree. A night so powerful that worship in it is better than 1,000 months. It was on this night that the Quran descended, a reminder of its unmatched significance. Imagine the blessings of reciting the Quran on such a night, your prayers echoing in the silence of the heavens. Indeed, we sent the Quran down during the night of decree. Surah Al-Qadr verse 1. This Ramadan, let's make the Quran our companion. Let's recite it, understand it, and let its words transform our hearts. For every letter recited is a reward, every word a step closer to Allah. Ramadan is fleeting, but the Quran is eternal. Let it be the centerpiece of our journey this month, guiding us not only through Ramadan but through every moment of our lives. Ramadan is a school for the soul, a time to cultivate virtues that define our character. Through fasting, we learn patience. Through prayer, we build humility. And through charity, we practice generosity. These acts aren't just rituals, they shape who we are. Increased acts of worship during Ramadan, Salah, Dua, and Dhikr, remind us of our purpose. Each prayer strengthens our bond with Allah, each Dua reflects our dependence on Him, and every moment spent in Dhikr fills our hearts with peace. Ramadan also teaches us to give back. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The best charity is that given in Ramadan." From zakat to simple acts of kindness, every contribution carries multiplied rewards. Imagine the impact of feeding a fasting person or helping someone in need. It's not just a reward for them, but a blessing for you. And it doesn't stop with individual acts. Ramadan strengthens our relationships, with our families, our communities, and ultimately with Allah. Breaking fast together, offering Taraweeh prayers side by side, and helping one another are all reminders that we are one ummah, united in faith and purpose. And spend, in the way of Allah, from what we have provided you before death approaches one of you. Surah Al-Munafiqun verse 10. This Ramadan, let's go beyond the rituals. Let's embody the character traits it nurtures, patience in our daily interactions, humility in our worship, and generosity in our communities. Let these qualities shape us into better individuals, for they are the true essence of worship. Ramadan is a journey, not just of worship but of transformation. As we build our character this month, we lay the foundation for a lifetime of goodness and devotion. Ramadan is more than just a month of rituals, it's a time for profound self-reflection. As the days pass and our hearts soften, we're given the perfect opportunity to pause and ask ourselves, am I living a life that pleases Allah? Allah reminds us in the Quran, so whoever does an atom's weight of good will see it, and whoever does an atom's weight of evil will see it. Surah Az-Zalzala verse 7-8. Ramadan is our chance to weigh our actions and seek a balance that aligns with righteousness. Use this month to set personal spiritual goals. Maybe it's avoiding gossip, controlling anger, or praying with more sincerity. These small, intentional changes can have a ripple effect on our souls and relationships. Think of Ramadan as a reset button for the soul. A time to acknowledge our shortcomings, seek forgiveness from Allah, and commit to a path of improvement. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The one who repents from sin is like one who did not sin." Sunan Ibn Majah. This Ramadan, take a moment to journal your reflections. Write down your goals, your struggles, and the changes you want to see in yourself. These small steps are acts of accountability and devotion, drawing you closer to Allah's mercy. True transformation begins with self-reflection. Ramadan gives us the tools to evaluate, improve, and return to Allah with a heart full of sincerity. Let's embrace this gift and make every moment count. As Ramadan draws to a close, it leaves us with a gift, Eid al-Fitr, a day of joy, gratitude, and spiritual renewal. It's not just a celebration of the end of fasting, it's a reflection of the discipline, worship, and connection we've cultivated throughout the month. On this day, we thank Allah for giving us the strength to fast and for the blessings that Ramadan has brought into our lives. The Quran reminds us, and so that you may complete the prescribed period and glorify Allah for guiding you, and perhaps you will be grateful. Surah Al-Baqarah, 185. Eid is also a time to reconnect with loved ones, share blessings, and spread joy. From giving zakat al-fitr to ensure everyone can celebrate, to gathering with family for a special meal, these moments strengthen our bonds and remind us of our shared purpose. But the true beauty of Eid lies in its message. What we started in Ramadan should not end with Ramadan. The acts of worship, patience, and generosity we practiced must continue to guide us, shaping our lives long after this blessed month has passed. Let's carry the lessons of Ramadan forward, keeping our hearts connected to Allah, our actions rooted in kindness, and our spirits elevated with gratitude. For Eid is not just an end, it's a new beginning. Celebrate, reflect, and embrace the joy of Eid. It is a reminder that through dedication and faith, we can find peace, purpose, and everlasting blessings. As we've seen, Ramadan is a time of immense spiritual transformation, a month to reconnect with Allah, purify our souls, and strive to become the best versions of ourselves. It's not just about fasting from food, but about fasting from distractions and redirecting our hearts towards our Creator. Let this Ramadan be your journey, a journey to discover inner peace, strengthen your faith, and build lasting habits of worship and kindness. Remember, Every day is a new opportunity to grow closer to Allah and unlock the blessings He has prepared for us. Ramadan is not just a ritual, it is a sacred gift, a chance to reflect, renew, and realign your life with purpose. Are you ready to embrace its beauty and make the most of it? Before you go, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others to spread the blessings of Ramadan. Let's inspire more hearts to embark on this journey of spiritual growth. And don't miss tomorrow's video, where we'll dive into the significance of fasting in Islam and uncover its profound impact on our lives. Until then, Ramadan Kareem.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.